name is Brittney and welcome back to my 25 Days of K-Pop's video series. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these cute and festive melted snowman cake balls. Now they're not quite a cake pop. All they're missing is the stick, but they're also so cute that you don't even need a stick. So let's go ahead and get our supplies and get started. So to get started, I've got here my food processor, my cake dough. So I put in my chocolate cake and ground it up, and then I added 1 or 2 tablespoons of chocolate frosting at a time until it was the right consistency to roll into cake balls. So I'm going to go ahead and take my cookie scoop and roll out all of my cake balls. Pop these in the fridge for about 5 minutes, and while they're in there chilling, I'm going to go ahead and melt my white candy melts, which we're going to use to dip our snowman in. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and my cake pops have been chilling in the fridge, and while that was happening, I melted in my bowl some white candy melts. Then I also have in a piping bag some more white candy melts. I have individual squares of parchment paper, and I have some toothpicks. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a toothpick and stick it inside of a cake ball about halfway in. And you're going to dip it in the chocolate, and then what you're going to do is take one of your individual parchment squares, and put your cake ball right there. Now there's going to be a little hole where the toothpick is. That's okay. What you're going to do is you're going to take your piping bag and fill that in just a little bit. And then while the chocolate is still wet on the snowman, what you're going to do is you're going to pipe the melted part. So I like to go around the back just a little bit, and then on the front of the snowman is where he's more melted. So I pipe just the outline at the beginning, and then what I do is I go back and I fill in all of the rest. And it's alright if this part's a little messy because we're going to tap it out in a second and it'll level out all of the chocolate that we just piped. Now that you've got it mostly filled, what you're going to want to do is tap it on the counter. And this is why it's important that you have individual sheets, because if you do them all on the same piece of parchment, once you have multiple, you're not going to be able to lift up the whole sheet. So you're just going to tap this individual sheet. And then if there's any places where it needs to be filled in, you can go back and do that while it's still wet. Alright, and that's one. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other two real quick, and then we're going to let those set, and then we're going to go ahead and decorate them. Okay, so while the chocolate on my snowman was setting, what I went ahead and did was melted some red, brown, and black candy melt into piping bags. I also melted just a little bit of orange candy melt in a bowl. I also have some red sugar sprinkles and a toothpick. And all of these we're going to use to decorate our snowman. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your first little snowman, and you're going to take your black piping bag and you're going to pipe the face as well as the buttons down the front on your snowman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one side of my toothpick and just kind of use it to correct any little mistakes that I made, or if the chocolate dripped in a place you didn't want it to go, you can go ahead and fix that with the toothpick. Okay, now that that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brown piping bag. I'm going to pipe the arms onto the snowman. So now I'm going to take my red candy melt. I'm going to go ahead and pipe the earmuffs into the snowman. So you can pick it up a little bit, kind of put it at an angle, and pipe a little circle. And then I'm going to sprinkle your red candy melts. And then do that on the other side. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our black again, and we're going to pipe the little part that connects the two earmuffs together. Okay, now that that's done, there's one thing left for us to do. We're going to go ahead and take our orange candy melts and take a toothpick, and you're going to get just a little bit on the end of your toothpick, and you're going to paint on a little nose. And that's it. So I'm going to do that really quick to my other two snowmen. That's how you make these super festive and adorable melted snowman cake balls. If you decide to make these yourself, go ahead and tag me in any photos that you post online. I'm at Baking Brittney on Facebook and Twitter, and at baking.brittney on Instagram. I'd love to see anything you guys make. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays.